due in about 4 minutes, so that's good. So we just have to wait around too long and finally get back to Kawara, which will be great. Looking forward to that. And there's still people out and about today. Just gave my ID to the guy, and it was a pretty simple process getting the keys. So got myself another set of house keys, and also another dupe for the lock, for the e-bike lock, for the battery, and another one for my just the normal bike lock. So they couldn't be duplicated, so that's good to get them back. So yeah, keys are a hassle when you lose them. Anyway, it's quite blustery at the moment. Not much of a day. Of course, it's pissing down rain at the Kawara beach stop on the Cook Highway. Water everywhere, waterlogged halfway. I'll probably have to walk home. I don't think I'll be able to connect with the bus because the bus is supposed to pretty well coordinate with this bus, so it's just left. Now that's a drag, because it is a miserable old day. I suppose I could hang around the shops for half an hour to drown my sorrows in the bottle shop. Pity you can't drink there. It'd be nice if we had a bar there. It's a perfect day for it. But looks like I might have to just walk home in this horrible weather, which has just been constant since late morning. It's just been a totally pox day. I got everything I need to get done, but I just want to go home. I'd hate to have to commute again. I don't need to go out tomorrow, getting some groceries delivered tomorrow. No doubt they won't deliver any mineral water, they never do. So I bought a couple more bottles of that today from Woolworths. And it'll be fantastic if I'm around when they finally build the Trinity Beach Woolies. Can walk there in a half hour. Or go take the e-bike. So we'll see. But you can see the clouds are really, really low today. And it's just been like that for hours. So the exercise will be good. Got a bit of a frog in my throat, but should be okay. So you've seen me walk down that road many times. You've seen me walk down here many times. But you see how wet it is. Be back home in about 20-25 minutes. It's Tuesday again, just after, hold on, what time is it after? It'd be 12. Yeah, it's about 12:15. Got to be at down at Cairns Hospital before 1:30. Supposed to be a clear day, but there's a bit of a little bit of spitting around, bit overcast. High humidity, but without the sun it's not too bad, it's bearable. I've been doing a bit of research into options for putting a short story online. I finally got to actually check out the Kindle Direct Publishing page, which is what you need to do. There is a section for short reads, but what I've found out is that they've got to be a minimum of 2,500 words. So that works out at around the equivalent of about 10 pages. I think you need to aim for between 10 and 20 pages for a short story length. After that, it becomes a novella, and there's a different sections basically, but the point is you need a minimum of about 2,500 words to just get started, to be able to put something there. And there's some tough competition. There's a lot of highly accomplished authors that do use this particular service. Well, it pays a high royalty rate. If you charge, say, I think it's about $2.99 for a read, then you get 70%. But for someone like myself with a short story, I'd be going for 99 cents, because I just want to get people to look at it, get some feedback, and hopefully develop a following amongst people who like my stuff. A lot of people put in short stories. They actually post short stories which are actually part of a bigger story, like you know, maybe 8 to 10 different sections of the actual story. So they've basically got a novel in mind, but they're just putting it in sections. I guess it's a clever way of getting good feedback as you're going along with the process. I had the usual thing I always get when I start out doing these sorts of things, is the old self-doubt kicks in, and that's one of the big problems for any writer. Even though I've done a fair bit of it over the years, you're still filled with self-doubt. I look at my own writing in quite a critical eye. I'm never satisfied with what I've written. I'll always change a draft if I see it. There's no such thing as perfection. So it's an ongoing process. It can be a brutal process, but you've got to be honest, you've got to be tough on yourself, but also you don't want to get so tough on yourself that you give up, and that's the balancing act. So you've got to keep the enthusiasm going. Yesterday was a bit of a slog. I got some work done, some writing. I've only got about 1,000 words at the moment, maybe 1,200. So I've got a fair way to go. I think I want to aim for about 4. We'll see how the story goes, but hopefully around 4,000 words I can get together, and then I'll get that, polish it, and then submit it. But not until I've got it in decent shape, so it could be a few weeks down the track before I'm even ready to submit it. Depends how you feel. Whether you're in an optimistic mindset or pessimistic, I guess. So I've been through all this before, but I think I'll see it through, because I'm getting along with it. I'm just going to try to basically get that word count up, do a few edits, and then get it out there. The other thing I've got actually is a funny timing that Microsoft Word just sort of popped out of nowhere on my computer. There's a free version, so it's got everything I need. I don't need the full-blown version, but it's the whole Office suite. There's a free version of it, a cut-down version, and that'll do me fine. So I can actually do it in the format that I know that Kindle Direct Publishing require. So that's all okay. And it's got the spell check and word count, all the basic things you really require. It's also got the grammar check, which is sort of dubious in a way. Some of the stuff at grammar's checks is weird. Like, it seems to hate they are, THEY apostrophe RE. It seems to hate that, and I don't know why. It's very strange. Friday, and I'm just going to head down to the beach house. I think we're going to have drinks with the neighbours, so that'll be nice. Looking forward to that. It's we just dodged a bullet with the weather. I was looking at the weather radar. There was this quite intense storm going right up to Palm Cove, moving inland, and even though it's grey skies and everything, it's not actually raining at the moment, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, my neighbours are quite keen to walk, which is good, because if you're going to go to the pub, I sort of feel better having done a bit of exercise to get there. Certainly the first beer goes down a lot better if you've done something physical. It's quite humid though, I've got to say. It's good. I think it said it was about 30 degrees online, and it said it felt like 38. So it's a bit impressive. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'll be alright, I'll be able to make it, but just could be sweating a bit when I get to the pub. I also want to go to the bottle shop and just pick up some gin, because I've actually used up all my dark beer. Very nice it was, but I'll have to put another order in with First Choice in a few weeks, because it's quite bulky and it's really good to get it delivered free of charge. If you're prepared to wait, it takes over a week to get here, but it doesn't worry me. So, yep, there's my neighbour's street there, so almost there. And I'm a bit early, so I'll probably just wait around here until they show up, and then we'll get off. It's quite nice here. I still haven't been down the damn beach for ages, down to my own beach, down to the Kawara beach. So that's pretty slack of me. But the weather's been, we've had a bit of dry weather, but it's now been quite wet, as you can see. So, and it will be for a few more days apparently. So I'll just wait here for them to come down the road, and we'll head off to the pub. I'm just glad they didn't cancel this week, because it is a little inclement with the weather, but I think it'll be fine. The radar isn't perfect, that's for sure. It just gives a very inexact idea of what the precipitation levels are. But yeah, I'll just wait down here. I'm quite happy to. It's quite a nice spot. And that's the voice studio across the road there. Tuesday, and another hot one. Probably at least 30 degrees and about 75% humidity, according to what I looked up online. It's not the most pleasant day to head off to the city, but I have no choice. Got a medical appointment, so I've got to do it. The next week's going to be 8:30 in the morning, so it's going to be quite a contrast. There's the bus, so that's good to see. So that's on time. And last Sunday, actually, I went to the Trinity Sports Club and had a very pleasant lunch. Had their Supreme Pizza, which is only $13 if you get it after midday. I think it's till about 4 o'clock on Sundays, but don't quote me on that. During the week, I think it's 12 till 2. They've got this special on. But what I was really impressed is that the toppings had a stack of anchovies on it. It's quite salty, but very nice, and a number of other fillings. But you know, they hadn't skimped on the toppings. I think that's a sign of a good pizza, and it was quite a nice base as well. So everything you could really want in a pizza, I think. I only ate half of it. I put the other half in a doggy bag, which they supplied, and had it Sunday night, and it was very, very nice cold as well. So yeah, that's all I ate on Sunday. I didn't eat that much yesterday either. The heat tends to sort of put your appetite at bay. I find it does anyway, so that's not surprising. Yeah, so I caught up with a friend I hadn't seen for a long time, so that was good. And yeah, so that was. I haven't done any recording really. I didn't upload a video last Saturday like I normally do. I just haven't really had much to shoot. Just surviving the summer, I guess. It's been very wet, but we're getting. Today and tomorrow, I think we're going to have a bit of sunshine, so we'll see. Because I've got pools of water right throughout my garden, and my main capsicum plant is actually, I think the roots have been swamped. It's not looking too good. It hasn't got any foliage, so I'm trying to dry it out, and hopefully the roots will survive that. The banana plant's going brilliantly. And today I checked my soursop, and that's actually got some new growth, and that's the first time I've seen that for maybe forever. I know it has shown other growth, but yeah, some plants really like this incredibly hot, humid weather. So, except the mango, just can't get the damn mango to do a thing, but give it time, I guess. Anyway, made it to the bus stop. There's not really much shade here, is there? I won't have to wait too long. I know the bus is up there, so it shouldn't take long to come back down. Get a little bit of shade here. I'll take what I can get. Oh man, it is warm. Stiff. The 111 went by just as I got off the bus at the 110, so I didn't even have a chance to hail it. Would have been perfect otherwise. The traffic here is absolutely horrendous because there was an accident, and I've never seen it this busy along here, so I don't even know if I'm going to get across the road. This is pathetic. Oh man, this is just unbelievable. Oh, this is some of the worst traffic I've ever experienced here. It is around just after 4 o'clock, but all the timetables are totally rooted at the moment because the buses are taking far longer than they should. But boy, that was unlucky. But I still might be able to catch it if I get across here fast enough before it actually leaves from the shopping centre. Boy. Don't know if you can see any wallabies there. I can't with my eyesight, but they may well be in there. What a day. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.